So you're watching this. This is actually a part two of a conversation I had with my two nieces, one being 21, one being 29. I'll put the link in here somewhere, but it was really just a story of why I felt so comfortable talking to them about some things that they're going through in life. And it's really just this moment of, full transparency and vulnerability where they're trying to navigate the next thing for them and hoping that the decisions that they're making now, like career growth, their education, it's not done in vain. It's one of those things that we always talk about and we always, we try to articulate it, but at the end of the day, we're all looking for fulfillment. So it was a good conversation. It was a conversation about trying to, edify ourselves and understanding that we can't get in that mind frame of always comparing ourselves with other people because it really does steal your joy. So if you haven't peeped that out, click the link up there and then take a look at this one. All right, y'all be easy. Is the two things that I'm working on right now, right? So I mentioned in the last video that I was talking to my nieces, and it was just funny at the age that they are now, 20 and 29. I remember vividly where I was during that age. Because the things that they were talking about as far as just finding placement in this world and making sure that or hoping at least that all the things that they're working on now is not in vain, that is going to lead them to fulfillment and purpose and passion. And I remember that. I remember those moments at that age, man, because it's been a lifelong journey. And I think it continues to be a journey because it just evolves with just who you are and you start to navigate, your different things and you fortify your different beliefs and so on and so forth. But what I did not want to neglect was something I told them. And there's two things that I had to do in order for me to find peace and understand that I am and accept that I am where I am for a reason, right? And to get out of this box of us comparing ourselves to other people. And the two things I had to do and was complete surrender, completely forfeit all things, right? And saying to saying God that at this juncture of my life, everything I've done has been on my own self will, everything from trying to open up different things, trying new ventures, different endeavors, and so on and so forth, chasing after money, chasing this job, this career, hoping that it'll lead me to this, open up this door. All those things have been because I have put security behind finances. I have put security behind the status and being the head of this and being involved in that and so on and so forth. And I had to completely surrender. And then the second thing I had to do was change my mindset to really a more appreciative mindset and being thankful for all the opportunities, good, bad, or indifferent, that led me to this moment and understanding that all things work together for my good. I mean, completely understanding that. I know we say these things that we talk about, especially in our faith, in our Christian principles, but to really understand those things and how true that they are and going back to the first one, 'cause I think that's what really kicks off everything, that true surrender. And I think that surrender, at least for me, what that looked like was me in a hotel room with my family while they're asleep. I just happened to be up early that morning because we're on the East Coast and I'm still working on West Coast time. Where I started writing. I was in my journal and which I just started doing actually. That's the funny thing. I was in my journal and I just had an entry where I said, God, everything I've done, and I might read it one day. We'll see. I think it's worthwhile. I might reading on here. That everything I've done so far has not worked. And it's because I've been doing it by my own will. And I want to forfeit everything to you. I want the life that you want me to live. I want my desires to be completely aligned to you. I don't want my peace to be outside of you. I don't want my comfort to be outside of you. And I just really had to write those things down. And the reason why I wrote those things down because I was just at my breaking point, just mentally, spiritually, even physically. Right? If you can't operate in those other spaces at your full potential, then everything else is going to waver and that's where I was, man. And I just wanted to understand and fully submit everything to God and really mean it though. That's the thing. Like really mean it. When we say that God is the center of all our, center of our lives, like what does that really mean? Right. and living this consecrated life where everything is sacred, everything is holy, from our thought process to our speech to our actions and so on and so forth. I wanted everything to be surrendered. So I went through that process of just declaring that, God, at this point, look, I'm just leaning on you, right? Because I don't know what's up from down. I don't know left or right. I don't know directions. I don't know what's happening. I'm not sure how to navigate this, but at this moment right now, I'm really leaning on you. So I had to go through that process, and I'm still going through that process. I think that's a lifelong process. And then the second point of just, having a point of gratitude in another entry, I started writing, what I'm grateful for. And I didn't want to tie it to material things, right? I mean, I could say that I'm happy for the roof that's over my head, completely grateful for that, but more so grateful for life, grateful for abundance, grateful for my kids, even moments where I'm looking at them waking me up 6 o'clock in the morning just because of whatever. 'Cause kids wake up in the morning and they tend to jump on you in the morning time. Just being thankful that I have kids in order to do that, you know, and understanding that me waking up is not my own will. I didn't wake up because I wanted to wake up. I woke up because God granted me more life, right? So just changing my mindset on those different things, man. I think that is the platform and the foundation for a lot of things. Just completely surrendering and changing your mindset to be more grateful, to for your speech and everything to be from a place of gratitude, and doing it from your heart. I think that's one of the two biggest things that are kickstarting, this journey of completely finding what fulfillment looks like, to a lot of people. Because I think ultimately that's all that we want. I think we just want fulfillment. Right now, we don't know how to define it. We're not sure what it looks like, but at the end of the day, that's all we're looking for. We're looking for fulfillment. We want to make an impact. We want to bless other people. We want to leave a lasting impression on this world. That is it. But hey, I pray that this reaches everyone. Whoever needs to hear this, I pray that you are inspired. I pray that this just as blesses you and you're able to share this with other people. All right. Y'all be easy.